Tonight, hip-hop fans everywhere are reeling because what started,
give me a top 5 rappers. Pac's usually always in that list, right? I don't ever put Pac up there with the top.
As a petty diss has erupted into an odd war between two of the boldest voices in entertainment. 50 Cent just went off on comedian Aries for coming at West Coast legend Ice Cube, and trust me, nobody saw this level of carnage coming. The memes, the bars, the live rants, every second of this feud is pure chaos. But hold up, before you pick a side, you need to hear how Aries fired back, dropping receipts that have both fans and haters clutching their pearls. The drama is spiraling way beyond social media, with industry insiders leaking voice notes and fake dimes that'll make your jaw drop. Who's telling the truth? Who's just playing for clout?
Your opinion. And last time I checked, as human beings, we're all allowed to opinions. At what point does it get to where, unless your opinion is...
And what did Ice Cube say when he found himself in the crossfire? Stay locked in because this is the messiest, loudest, and most viral hip-hop beef of the summer. The next bombshell could drop at any moment, and trust me, you'll want to hear it here first. The world of hip-hop and comedy has always been a powder keg. You go. Reputation and history all colliding in ways that can turn a single comment into an all-out cultural war. At the center of this firestorm stand three giants: 50 Cent, the undisputed king of rap beef; Ice Cube, the West Coast legend and cultural icon; and Aries, the raw, unfiltered comedian who has never backed down from controversy. For years, Ice Cube's name has commanded respect on both coasts. He's a founding member of NWA, a lyrical assassin, and a Hollywood powerhouse. If you grew up on hip-hop, Cube is basically untouchable, his legend status cemented by classic albums, iconic movies, and an attitude that never bows down. But as with every legend, there are always voices looking to poke holes in their legacy. That's where Aries comes in. Known for his savage wit, fearless impressions, and I'll roast anyone attitude, Aries has spent his whole career courting controversy. His stand-up routines never shy away from the biggest names in music, sports, or politics, and over the past year, he's gotten even bolder. Aries has taken shots at everyone from Drake to Kevin Hart, but when he took aim at Ice Cube, he crossed a line the internet never expected him to touch. It started innocently, a nothing, off-the-cuff joke during a late-night podcast, where Aries mocked Cube's acting and even threw shade at NWA's message. Let's be real, Cube went from Straight Outta Compton to Disney movies. I'm just saying, the OG been soft since Are We There Yet? Within hours, the clip was everywhere. Fans tagged Ice Cube memes popped up, and suddenly Cube's Gone Soft was trending. Most people laughed it off, assuming Cube would ignore the noise, but hip-hop has rules. And loyalty in this game is everything. 50 Cent wasn't about to let it slide. Known for his relentless loyalty to fellow OGs and his willingness to annihilate anyone who steps out of line, 50 caught wind of the joke and, in classic 50 style, went straight for the jugular. He posted a split-screen meme. On one side, young Cube with a "Don't Mess With Me" scowl. On the other, Aries with a clown nose photoshopped on. Caption: "You keep talking crazy. You gone need security more than you need a punchline." Hashtag respect legends. The internet went wild. 50's post racked up millions of likes, thousands of comments, and set off a chain reaction of reactions. Ice Cube himself stayed silent, but insiders claimed he was furious behind the scenes, telling close friends he wants clout. "I got nothing to say to a clown." Aries, though, lives for drama. Instead of backing down, he doubled down, posting a video from his car, laughing and imitating 50 Cent's famous growl. "Man, 50 want to play. I'll bring jokes, he can bring vitamin water. Let's see who's thirsty first." Within minutes, #AriesVs50 trended worldwide. Fans took sides, some hyped for the beef, others begging for peace. Fake DMs started to leak, some showing Aries sending wild voice notes to industry friends. Others proving Ice Cube had already DM'd D50 to handle it. Insiders fueled the fire, whispering to hip-hop blogs that Cube felt betrayed and wanted 50 to put Aries in his place once and for all. Even other comedians started to chime in, some defending Aries' right to roast, others warning him that 50 beef is a different animal. All the while, industry titans watched and waited. Would this be just another petty online beef? Or was 50 about to unleash the kind of destruction only he can deliver? One thing was certain: the internet had never seen anything like it, and the drama was only heating up. It all kicked off on a Friday morning, just as the internet's coffee was kicking in. 50 Cent posted a video to his 32 million followers. Standing in front of a mural of Ice Cube in South Central LA, he looked straight into the camera, holding his phone up like he was about to FaceTime every hater in the world. Listen up, some people don't get it. You don't disrespect a legend just for likes. Cube put the West on his back before most of you were born. Aries Spears, you want to make jokes? Here's one. How's it feel getting clowned by a real boss? Keep running. Your mouth? I might just buy the club you perform in and have you mopping floors. He finished with a cold, classic 50 smirk and a single sentence that echoed across the culture. Keep ice out your mouth, you'll see just how cold it can get. Fans lost it. The video was instantly everywhere. Memes, TikTok duets, Twitter threads, even radio hosts replaying the audio every hour. The comments were pure fire. 50 just ethered Aries. That club line, dead. How you gone come back from this, Aries? Blogs ran wild with the story. 50 Cent goes nuclear over Ice Cube. Will Aries survive? Headlines made it clear this was not just a roast. This was an industry beatdown. Meanwhile, fake insider leaks started showing up in DMZ and on gossip blogs. Rumor is 50 called Cube last night and said, "Don't worry, Og, I got this handled." Cube is talking to some heavyweight producers about blackballing Aries from future film gigs. But Aries Spears, he thrives off the chaos. Instead of laying low, he hopped on Instagram Live that very afternoon, sitting in his kitchen, unbothered, with the kind of smirk that only someone who truly doesn't care can pull off. Y'all, really letting 50 Cent play bodyguard for Ice Cube now? Man, I've seen scarier thugs at open mic night. You want to threaten me over a joke? Bro, relax. The only thing scarier than your acting in Get Rich or Die Trying is your bars lately. Fans went nuts. His comment section flooded. Aries ain't scared. He just called 50 out wild. This is the beef we never knew we needed. Aries started tagging other comedians, asking them to weigh in. Within hours, a split formed. Some comics sided with Aries, saying comedy is supposed to push buttons. Others told him, "Fam, you don't poke the bear when the bear is 50. At this point, Ice Cube still hadn't made a public statement. That silence started to feel heavy, almost strategic. Fake leaked texts claimed Cube was playing chess, not checkers. Alleged DM Cube 250. Handle it, but don't let it get ugly. We got moves to make. Don't waste time on clowns." Suddenly, the conversation shifted. A clip began to circulate, showing Ice Cube in the studio with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. He didn't mention Aries by name. But when asked about the drama, Cube coolly responded, "I've been disrespected before. I'm still here. We don't talk. We act. West Coast knows what's up." It was short, but it hit hard. Fans started speculating, was Cube about to drop a diss track? Was Dre going to jump in? Is there a full-on hip-hop civil war brewing? The internet was in overdrive. Oh, fake. Demis appeared with wild claims. Aries just got dropped from 2 comedy tours. 50 and Cube are planning an event in LA, and Aries is banned. Memes went nuclear. 50 as the Godfather, sending out hits on disrespectful comics. Aries photoshopped working the snack bar at Cube's next movie premiere. But then, just as it seemed Aries might finally back down, he did the unthinkable. He dropped a 3-minute diss track on SoundCloud over a G-Funk beat, thus calling out both 50 and Cube by name. "I roast legends and legends get mad." 50 acting tough. But his raps went bad. Cube made classics, but Disney paid more. "Y'all want beef? But I'm giving you war." Social media nearly combusted. Aries really just went full Tupac. He dissed Cube and 50. The man is insane. Bloggers started dropping fake leaked contracts, suggesting that Aries had been offered hush money to apologize, but refused, saying comedians don't tap out. That night, 50 posted a video laughing hysterically, holding up a copy of Aries' latest stand-up DVD. "Man, I didn't know people still sold DVDs. Should have been a coaster for my drink. Don't worry, bro, I'll send you some vitamin water for those thirsty bars." Suddenly, other industry names began to circle. Snoop posted a laughing emoji on 50's post. Lil Duval joked, "Y'all gonna make Aries go back to Mad TV with this heat?" But the real twist came in a wild, leaked voicemail, supposedly from Cube himself, that appeared on a top hip-hop blog at midnight. In it, Cube's voice was icy. "Let M talk. But the next one who comes at me gets dealt with old school." Fans didn't know what to believe. Was Cube about to break his silence with a diss? Was 50 really pulling strings behind the scenes? And Aries, ever the chaos agent, went live once more, promising receipts that'll make everyone shut up for good. Nobody could predict what would happen next. Just when everyone thought the drama was at its peak, Aries Spears pulled a move that flipped the whole feud upside down. At exactly 8 p.m., he went live on Instagram, this time in front of a wall covered with old Ice Cube posters and 50 Cent album covers. His caption read, "Y'all wanted receipts? Let's go viral." Aries started calmly, sipping a drink and looking straight at the camera. "People keep saying I'm desperate for attention, that I'm out here looking for clout. Let me show y'all who's really out here playing games." He scrolled through his phone and started dropping so-called leaked texts between industry insiders, with timestamps and details that made fans go wild. First, he showed DMs supposedly from a junior exec at 50 Cent's G-Unit Films. "Fif loves a show. Trust me, he's planning a whole skit for Power Your joke just gave him a new villain arc." Then, a screenshot from an Ice Cube team member, reading, "Cube ain't even mad, he's using this for promo. Y'all should collaborate. Hip-hop loves drama." Comments flew in, some calling him out for faking, others demanding 50 and Cube respond. But Aries wasn't done. He played a voice note, supposedly from a known West Coast DJ, dropping a nuclear rumor. "Brew Cube been plotting to roast you back. It's gonna be at this year's BET Awards. All love, but you about to be on the Summer Jam screen, my guy." The live racked up viewers by the hundreds of thousands. Aries turned the heat up even more, posting an old, never-before-seen selfie with Ice Cube at a comedy club, both of them laughing. He grinned. "See? Real OGs laugh at jokes. The rest of y'all, just internet thugs." Within minutes, fake news headlines went into overdrive. Aries Spears drops leaked Demiz was. "This beef scripted all along." Insider says, bet planning. Cube versus Aries roast 50 Cent to host. Receipts show 50 using beef to boost power ratings, says any of this real. But 50 Cent was watching, and he was not about to let Aries have the last laugh. On his own Instagram, 50 posted a rapid-fire video montage, clips of Cube's hardest movie moments, snippets of Aries' most awkward stand-up sets, and a graphic With bold text, legends don't need promo. We create it. Clowns just get clowned. T tagged Ice Cube and dropped a cryptic bomb. Stay tuned, the real show's about to start. Then, just as fans started to doubt whether the feud was real or just a viral marketing stunt, another insider leak hit X Twitter. An audio snippet supposedly recorded backstage at a major LA studio caught Ice Cube's unmistakable voice. "Let's stop playing with these boys. I don't need beef, I need a legacy. But if they want smoke, I'll give M the whole forest." Blogs exploded. Podcasts went into emergency sessions. Is Ice Cube about to end Aries' career? Is 50 Cent producing a diss track for Cube? Was this all a publicity stunt from day one? Fake group chats leaked with Snoop Dogg, Kevin Hart, and even Dr. Dre chiming in, dropping cryptic emojis and laughing GIFs. A so-called Bet Awards setlist appeared on Reddit, with a mysterious final act titled Cube vs. Aries Comedy Deathmatch Special Guest 50 Cent. Theories hit a fever pitch. Some fans were convinced Aries was about to get publicly roasted on TV, with 50 and Cube tag-teaming the attack. Others insisted this was a setup for the most viral, unscripted moment of the year, a real, raw hip-hop and comedy crossover. But the internet's wildest moment came when Aries Spears posted a 60-second teaser video, him standing outside a giant Ice Cube by 50 Cent billboard in LA, yelling, "They want me on that stage. They gonna get me on that stage, but they better bring bars, not just beats. 'Cause I'm coming with jokes that'll melt any ice and make 50 look like pocket change." As soon as the video dropped, memes and fake behind-the-scenes emails appeared everywhere. Cube's people are trying to block Aries from the venue. 50 just bought a table at the show for every troll who roasted Aries. Snoop is prepping a freestyle for whoever loses the roast. Meanwhile, Ice Cube's silent until now tweeted a single epic line. "Some jokes cost more than others. Hope you're ready to pay up, Aries." And as the night ticked on, fans found themselves refreshing their feeds non-stop, desperate to see if this was the setup for hip-hop history, or if Aries Spears was about to become the punchline of the year, live and in front of millions, but just when you thought it couldn't get crazier. Another bombshell hint dropped. A verified anonymous account posted, "You really thought Aries was the only one with receipts? Wait till you see who jumps in next. This isn't just comedy. This is war." And with that, the whole world leaned in, ready for the next shot in the wildest celebrity beef of the summer. As dawn broke the next day, you couldn't escape the firestorm. Every trending topic was some wild take on Cube versus Aries, 50's ultimate clapback, or comedian canceled live. News anchors tried to play it cool, but the energy was too much. This feud was everywhere. On X Twitter, war broke out between two unstoppable forces, #Team Cube and #Squad Aries. At Cube Loyalty, Cube is a cultural pillar. Aries played himself sit down clown. At Aries Savage, y'all can't handle a real comedian. Aries speaking truth, Cube and 50 can't take a joke. Over on TikTok, fans stitched reaction videos reenacting 50 Cent's club joke, remixing Cube's coldest movie lines, and even roasting Aries with their own stand-up sets. The Cube Face Challenge, scowl like ice and tag your friends. When to squetch your friends, when to squetch when. Viral, pulling in celebrities and regular folks alike. A viral meme had 50 Cent photos shopped onto a judge's bench, Cube as the prosecutor, and Aries in the witness chair, sweating under a single hot lamp. On YouTube, drama channels cranked out. Exposes by the hour. Is Aries Spears being set up by hip-hop royalty? 50 Cent and Cube's secret plan exposed. Aries, the most hated or the most real? Podcasts ran emergency specials. Hip-hop stations paused new music just to debate the beef. Even the Breakfast Club brought in guest comedians and hip-hop historians for a heated roundtable. Is comedy untouchable, or did Aries cross the line with the OGs? Can 50 Cent ever lose a beef, especially when it's not even his? Meanwhile, fake leaked group chats went viral. One showed Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, Snoop Dogg, and Dave Chappelle weighing in. Cat Cube got bars, but Aries got punchlines. Might be a draw. Snoop, I got popcorn and gin and juice. Let go at it. Chappelle, comedy is supposed to hurt sometimes. Don't get soft now. Kevin, if 50 clowns Aries, I'll open for him in every city. In the real world, the BET Awards trended again, with bloggers and insiders claiming the show was being rewritten last minute to make space for a surprise Cube versus Aries segment. Rumor had it 50 would MC the whole thing, letting the two legends settle it man to man and mic to mic. The industry was split. DJ Envy posted, "Legends don't need to beef, but this, pure entertainment." Ebro on Hot 97, if Cube drops a diss, it's over for Aries. But if Aries lands just one killer joke, that's how legends are made. MC Light tweeted, "Comedy and hip-hop have always been cousins. Sometimes you fight family in public." Meanwhile, Ice Cube's and 50's accounts remained cryptic but ruthless. Cube posted a black and white video of him writing in a notebook with the caption, "Real ones don't need to talk. They make history." 50 Cent posted a story of him at the gym, grinning, holding up a phone, making plans. Stay tuned. Aries, on the other hand, refused to back down. He posted a selfie from the set of a comedy club. "I'll roast y'all in your own house if I have to. Book me for the bet roast, bet you won't." His fans started a GoFundMe titled Aries Security Fund, with supporters joking he'd need protection if he ever came near the West Coast again. Every hour, new receipts surface, some fake, some just wild speculation. 50 Cent's PR team working overtime to spin this as a joke gone wrong. Cube's son O'Shea Jackson Jr. unfollowed Aries on Instagram. Drama in the next generation. Bet's ratings through the roof. Has this beef saved the network? Even politicians jumped in, with one LA council member joking at a press conference, "We ask Ice Cube, 50 Cent, and Aries Spears to keep it on wax and off the streets." Through it all, the comment sections never cooled down. Aries just said what everyone was thinking about Cube. Nobody outlasts 50, just ask Ja Rule. This is all a setup for the craziest awards show ever. By nightfall, every fan, every troll, and every industry insider was on edge. And just when it seemed like things might finally calm down, a shadowy account dropped a video teaser. The final word, 50 Cube. Aries, tomorrow at noon. The internet will never be the same. Now everyone was bracing for the final twist. The moment that could end careers or make legends, as the world counted down to the final word stream. Suspense was at fever pitch. Every blog, every fan account, and even casual hip-hop listeners were ready for a showdown. Was it all a setup, or was someone's career about to end on live video? Noon hit, and more than 2 million people tuned in. The screen flickered to black, then faded in on a split screen. 50 Cent on one side, Ice Cube on the other, both seated in private studios. For a heartbeat, it was dead silent, just 50 with that sly smirk and Cube's legendary ice-cold stare. Suddenly, the camera cut to Aries Spears, live on stage at an LA comedy club, looking nervous but still grinning. He took the mic, his eyes flicking to the camera. "All right, y'all, want a show? Let's make history. You got your legends, I got my jokes. Let's see who gets the last laugh." Cube leaned forward. "We built this culture. We can handle a joke, but disrespect ain't comedy, it's a challenge. Aries, if you step in the ring, you better be ready for real smoke. 50 Cent, always the instigator, chimed in. Comedy or not, you mess with family, you get checked. So, what's it gonna be, Aries? You running, or you ready to take your lumps? Aries, sweating but refusing to back down, fired back. Legends or not, y'all can't cancel funny. And if you want to go bar for bar, line for line, bring it. I've survived worse than memes and diss tracks. Then, the twist nobody expected, a surprise guest appeared on the split screen. Dave Chappelle. The club went silent. Even Cube and 50 looked stunned. Chappelle, grinning, spoke up. Everybody relax. This right here. This is the culture, hip-hop and comedy, always pushing each other. Aries, you want to clown Cube? You better be ready to get roasted yourself. 50, you're gonna ban comedians. Next thing you know, they'll ban you from power. The chat exploded, fans went wild. Was Chappelle about to mediate or escalate? Cube stood and announced, one night, one stage. No scripts, bet awards. Comedy versus hip-hop. We settle this the real way. 50 Cent added, I'm hosting. No censors. No rules, just straight fire. Whoever folds, gotta do a collab track with the winner. Aries took a deep breath, grinned, and yelled, deal. But if I win, Cube gotta let me cameo in his next movie, and 50, you gotta open for me on tour. The internet exploded. Memes, countdowns, and wild bets flooded every platform. Chappelle, just save the game. Cube versus Aries, can the world handle it? 50 as host. This is bigger than the Super Bowl. But the screen didn't fade out, it cut to static, and a robotic voice overdropped the final bombshell. Think you've seen the end? Tomorrow at midnight, one last leak, and it's gonna shake the culture forever. No one knows what's next. Is the beef real? Is this the wildest hip-hop comedy crossover in history? Will Aries survive the roast, or will Cube and 50 end the joke for good? One thing is clear. The Bet Awards are about to make history, and this saga is far from over. And there you have it. The biggest, boldest showdown in hip-hop and comedy just set the culture on fire. But this story is only getting started, and we want you in on every twist. Who do you think is coming out on top, Cube, Aries, or will 50 Cent clown them both? Was Aries out of line, or are legends just too sensitive now? Should hip-hop and comedy keep mixing, or is this a recipe for disaster? Sound off in the comments with your wildest predictions and hottest takes. Do you believe the final leak is going to end somebody's career? Or is this all just genius level PR? If you could add one more legend to the battle, who would it be and why? Make sure you hit that like button if you want to see this face-off go down live at the Bet Awards. And if you want to be first to see every bombshell, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Trust me, this drama is only getting messier. Vote in our poll. Is Aries brave or reckless? Should 50 host a roast or drop a diss? Will Cube ever let this go? And let us know, who's really running the culture, comedians, rappers, or the fans who make the noise? Stay tuned, keep those DMs coming, and don't blink, because in this battle, the next clapback is just one meme away. The saga continues, and you don't want to miss what's coming next.